Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
A motor vehicle with four wheels, usually propelled by an internal combustion engine. A motor vehicle with four wheels, usually propelled by an internal combustion engine. Travel in an automobile. A motor vehicle with four wheels, usually propelled by an internal combustion engine. He needs a car to get to work. The compartment that is suspended from an airship and that carries personnel and the cargo and the power plant. Where passengers ride up and down. The car was on the top floor. A wheeled vehicle adapted to the rails of railroad. 3 cars had jumped the rails. A conveyance for passengers or freight on a cable railway. They took a cable car to the top of the mountain. A motor vehicle with 4 wheels, usually propelled by an internal combustion engine. A group that controls the activities of a political party. He was endorsed by the Democratic machine. A device for overcoming resistance at one point by applying force at some other point. An efficient person. The boxer was a magnificent fighting machine. An intricate organization that accomplishes its goals efficiently. The war machine. Any mechanical or electrical device that transmits or modifies energy to perform or assist in the performance of human tasks. Make by machinery. Turn, shape, mold, or otherwise finish by machinery. A motor vehicle with 4 wheels, usually propelled by an internal combustion engine. A self-propelled wheeled vehicle that does not run on rails. A self-propelled wheeled vehicle that does not run on rails. A car that is old and unreliable. Arrange in stacks. Heap firewood around the fireplace. Often followed by of, a large number or amount or extent. A collection of objects laid on top of each other. Bestow in large quantities. He heaped him with work. Fill to overflow. Heap the platter with potatoes. A vehicle that takes people to and from hospitals. A car that has a long body and rear door with space behind rear seat. A car that has a long body and rear door with space behind rear seat. A car that is old and unreliable. The fenders had fallen off that old bus. A vehicle carrying many passengers, used for public transport. He always rode the bus to work. The topology of a network whose components are connected by a busbar. An electrical conductor that makes a common connection between several circuits. The busbar in this computer can transmit data either way between any 2 components of the system. Remove used dishes from the table in restaurants. Ride in a bus. Send or move around by bus. The children were bused to school. A car driven by a person whose job is to take passengers where they want to go in exchange for money. Small 2-wheeled horse-drawn carriage, with 2 seats and a folding hood. Ride in a taxicab. A compartment at the front of a motor vehicle or locomotive where driver sits. Briefly giving the gist of something. A compact style is brief and pithy. A signed written agreement between 2 or more parties, nations, to perform some action. A small cosmetics case with a mirror, to be carried in a woman's purse. A small and economical car. Having a short and solid form or stature. A wrestler of compact build. Make more compact by or as if by pressing. Compress into a wad. Squeeze or press together. Have the property of being packable or of compacting easily. This powder compacts easily. Closely and firmly united or packed together. Compact soil. A small and economical car. A sofa that can be converted into a bed. Capable of being changed in substance as if by alchemy. A corporate security, usually bonds or preferred stock, that can be exchanged for another form of security, usually common stock. Capable of being exchanged for or replaced by something of equal value. Convertible securities. A car that has top that can be folded or removed. Designed to be changed from one use or form to another. A convertible sofa. A car with 2 doors and front seats and a luggage compartment. A large motorboat that has a cabin and plumbing and other conveniences necessary for living on board. A car in which policemen cruise the streets, equipped with radio-telephonic communications to headquarters. A large fast warship, smaller than a battleship and larger than a destroyer. Using or providing or producing or transmitting or operated by electricity. Electric current. Affected by emotion as if by electricity, thrilling. Gave an electric reading of the play. A car that is powered by electricity. Of a situation, exceptionally tense. An atmosphere electric with suspicion. A car that is powered by electricity. A car that is powered by electricity. A car that has a long body and rear door with space behind rear seat. A car with relatively low fuel efficiency. Cough spasmodically. The patient with emphysema is hacking all day. An old or overworked horse. A car driven by a person whose job is to take passengers where they want to go in exchange for money. Cut with a hacking tool. Be able to manage or manage successfully. I can't hack it anymore. Significantly cut up a manuscript. A mediocre and disdained writer. Fix a computer program piecemeal until it works. I'm not very good at hacking, but I'll give it my best. One who works hard at boring tasks. A politician who belongs to a small clique that controls a political party for private rather than public ends. A horse kept for hire. A saddle horse used for transportation rather than sport, etc. A tool, as a hoe or pick or mattock, used for breaking up the surface of the soil. Cut away. He hacked his way through the forest. Kick on the arms. Kick on the shins. A car that resembles a convertible but has a fixed rigid top. A sloping rear car door that is lifted to open. A car having a hatchback door. An early term for an automobile. When automobiles first replaced horse-drawn carriages, they were called horseless carriages. A car modified to increase its speed and acceleration. A car modified to increase its speed and acceleration. A car that is old and unreliable. A car suitable for traveling over rough terrain.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.